Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia Blind. I'm Ultimate Mantoid. I want to say this is part 7. No, let me think. Yeah, I think it is part 7. Alright, so we did the storage last time. Let's go ahead and run up these stairs here. And we'll check out the guest room. He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb, as one would an apple, and pondered on the strange happenings.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Okay. Somebody took Daniel's journal. Obviously that's not it. So we'll just put it back. Nice clock. Nothing. Can't seem to open it all the way. Yeah. Huh. Jesus Christ and the two criminals. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, cool. A rabbit. Yeah, nothing back here, though. It's nice and lit, though.
Is anyone there?
What the? It's gotta be my imagination. Oh, great. One of them bugs.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Alright, well. I'll check the door later. I'm gonna go in the obvious. Well, let's just put that back in, shall we? Didn't mean to yank the whole thing out. Get in the thing. You know what? Forget it. Any tinder boxes or anything I might want to pick up? A crowbar! Hell yeah! Because now I can hit things with 4 crowbars. I hope some of you get that joke. If not, well, I shall weep tears. Not really, but, you know, I thought that, you know, maybe you guys would like to hear me cry if this game doesn't make me do it first out of sheer fright. This actually is a really freaking scary game, though. It makes me question everything. Nothing in there. Let's go ahead and pick up the piece. No, we'll pick up the crowbar first. And now the piece of paper.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Huh. Things are getting interesting. Oh, it's a chair. Anything with the bed?
Daniel,
What?
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Wow. Obviously Daniel's room here. Alright, let's go in. The lock is broken. Find another way to open the closed door in the guest room. Alright, we can do that. So, yeah, it's stuck both ways. Looking one last time to see if I see any tinder boxes, but I do not, so I will simply... Was this in the floor earlier? Huh. I don't remember that being in the floor. We'll set you there. Alright. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. So let's go ahead and go into the study. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. I'm looking for tinder boxes. Interesting. That was awful quick. Uh-huh. All sorts of bookshelves turned every which direction. Across. Let's just set you back up there. I keep hearing that screaming girl. Ooh, a box. A little man. I'm going to get you! Ah ha ha! I'll put you back now, because you're causing a ruckus. You were right. You know what? Just stay there. Looks like that's all in this room. That's a funnel. I was wondering what that was. Alchemical stuff. What in the... That wasn't cool. I don't see any tinder boxes up there, so I guess there aren't any. Ooh, piece of paper. Oh, nice! You can see outside. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I know better from this game. Something bad will probably happen if I pick up that piece of paper, considering everything just glowed red. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I had been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. Wow, that's a tongue twister. It was as it was told about. An underground Mithriac temple, crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails. Yeah. Man, I don't know why I can't read today. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black, with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance as I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Alright. Not much going on right now. Something's gonna happen. It's too calm. There's no music, nothing. Oil. There's that tinderbox out there. A weak wooden frame. Probably could throw something at it and shatter it and get the tinderbox. Come here, chair. Wow. You can see for freaking ever. Well, not really, because it's very dark and muggy out there. Alright. Chambers of the human skull. Okay. Wow, that's detailed. Why am I lagging now? That's not cool. I'm getting bad frame rate skip. Give me just a second and I'll find out why. Give me a moment. I'm gonna end the video here. Pick back up in just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I figured out what it was. It was Windows deciding to update out of nowhere. Stupid program. Is there anything? Don't need the bird, obviously. It's gonna...
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Is that a head? What animal? What animal is it? Oh God. It was a dog. And now it's not. Don't need the saw, but just in case I'll put it back on the table. Bink. Alright, there we go. Seems like the frame rate issue may be gone now, so... let's pick up the piece of paper that I saw a moment ago. Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. That's great. I wonder who that guy is. And he's naked. And he's headless. But naked. Awesome. So this is a lovely room of nudity. Don't quite know what that is, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay. A bunch of human skulls. Oh god, I feel bad for his victims. Man, they really messed with you, didn't they, buddy? Oh. Whatever. Do you shatter on impact? Let's find out. Take a seat. I said in the chair. Just sit. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Can I set it on fire? Nope. So, whoever that Baron guy, I guess, he's been kidnapping humans for his own little sick pleasures. Milestones of human anatomy, understanding locomotion, understanding balance, the canine jaw. Alright, well, I guess that's everything in here. Ah, great, another cave-in. Well, I guess that's everything in here. And it's getting close to the time limit, which I was bad with keeping up in the last two videos, but this one should be closer to the actual time limit that I set for myself. Tiny picture is tiny! Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damn curiosity. Right, so Now that we've explored both of those, I guess I'll just go ahead and end the video here. I'm Ultima Mantoid, and this is Let's Play Amnesia Blind. Till next time, take care and have fun.